So good. How's the sending down? Oh, little box. There we go. Oh yeah. Look at that. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a new crawler. It's the FMS Fcx10 Defender 110. And by the looks of it, it looks really nice. A lot of scale details. Yeah, looks pretty good. Some nice softer tires. So with this model, there's two other versions. So there's the Discovery, there's the Range Rover, and this is the Defender. And it looks pretty good. Let's dive into it and see what kind of features it has. So it has a licensed body. Also includes some nice scale details. You got yourself a snorkel, some nice mirrors, although they're a little bit wobbly. I wonder if I can adjust that. You got the molded door handles, wheel arches, scale lights, the roof rack. This seems to be a bit of wood. And you have the ladder and your steel wheel cover. In order to get this body off, it's a different style of quick release compared to the K5. So I'm going to show you how to take it off. It's pretty simple. So underneath here, you have these little latches here. All you have to do is turn and it'll pop open. So all you got to do is turn it one way and it pops right off. There we go. You got a 550 brush motor with a 25 kilogram servo. Also get your 2-speed transmission, which is just tucked underneath there. Oil-filled aluminum shocks, and I believe these are dual spring by the looks. You have an XT60 connector. You got some, I don't mind these battery straps. They're really strong. They hold up pretty good. Metal frame. And then you have metal 4 links. And you have plastic drive shafts with metal out cups. You have straight axles. So there's no portals on here. And the tires and rims are a plastic bead lock. So that's pretty nice. This doesn't have the same functions as what the K5 had. So the K5 had portal axles. It had front and rear locking diffs. It had, you can switch from front wheel drive to rear wheel drive to 4-wheel drive. This doesn't have any of it. It's fully locked. So a bit simpler, which is alright. Nothing wrong with that. And you have these fenders that are already installed. On the K5 you had to install them yourself. Now they do kind of sit in close, so you're still going to get a bit of dirt and grime or mud if you're planning on going through mud on the inside of the chassis. And then we have the magnetic light. And like I was saying, these tires are really nice and squishy. They are vented. And then you have a pretty flexible front push bar, I guess you could say. Not really sure. Then you do have some scale lights there. They're not wired, so you could probably run a set of lights to them if you want. Okay, let's show you the underside of this. This is where your lights connect. Everything is nicely ran underneath the interior of it. And you do have an interior, and it has a little funky driver. I know a lot of the guys don't really like it. I'm not too fussed on it. But you do have a bit of a scale interior. They have stickers on the seat to kind of give it a bit more contrast. You have a nice little back area if you wanted to set some luggage or spare tires or whatever you want. You could do that. You have your wipers and a nice large roof rack. That's going to be nice to kind of scale out. It's pretty easy to get the back on the chassis. There we go. You have to give it a little bit of a push down to get it in order to lock in. So let's talk what comes in the box. You get the 6-channel MG6 transmitter, and it feels pretty good. A nice foam wheel. So you got your dip switches, have your steering trim, throttle trim, and then your reverse steering and reverse throttle. So you do get some decals for putting the Camel trophy on. You get a plate for that. You get license plates. You also get a wire and a few springs to go from your roof rack to the front, which I think I've seen a lot of the guys, like if they're not tight enough, they will tend to pop off and you may end up losing them. So I may not put those on. You get a little hat for the driver that has a little sticky pad. You get a few more scale stickers. This is the front plate for the front of the roof rack here to put the Camel trophy symbol on. And you get a smaller one, which I'll have to look through the manual to see where that goes. And you get 4 jerry cans. You get quite a few zip ties, wheel wrench. You get a few scale tools. And then you get your sand ladders. The remote takes 4 AA's, and it looks like you can run a little LiPo in there. So I run a Spectrum 4000 milliamp battery. Now, a lot of the guys probably run 5000 milliamps. This is just the battery I have. It's a 3S. Slow crawl. It's pretty nice. So, should be in first gear right now, which isn't too bad. Channel 4 is your 2-speed. It's got a lot more speed to it. Let's check out the lights. So that's on. Now we do have the indicators. Got some nice roof rack lights. Those look good. Have some nice rear lights. Now, yeah, so when you're going reverse, they go all the way full red, which I'm probably gonna switch that around, and then you get your indicators on either side. And I'm pretty sure I've seen in one of the videos that if you turn the wheel, I think it's clockwise, and I think hold it. No. I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, so I had to check on someone's video to see how you turn off the indicators. So right now you have the indicators on. So if you turn the wheel to the right and hit channel 4. No, that didn't do it. So hold it for 3 or 4 seconds. Nope. Still on. Let's try that again. So hold the wheel for 3 to 4 seconds. Okay. No. For some reason I cannot get them to turn off. So by the looks of it, we're gonna have indicators. Well, that's a bit of a shame because I was looking forward to seeing if I can remove them. May have to just unplug the wire for them. So I'm gonna get my battery charged up and we're gonna hit the trails. Okay guys, we're out here on the trail. Gonna do the testing of the MS Fcx10 Camel trophy. Defender 110. So let's get at her. Start off with a bit of slow crawl. Feels really good. That's full speed. Good walking pace. It's a wee bit top heavy. That body rolls pretty good. It's fairly stable. A little bit of a squish. A little scrapage on there. The undercarriage. Not a whole lot of big rocks out here to do any really rock crawling with this size. I'm going to try to find some and see what I can do. But on the trail, it's nice and sturdy. Not too bad for speed. So I wasn't able to get these off, the signal lights. No, they still won't turn off. I tried, so I don't know what's up with this one, why it won't. This one's going to be a bit of a bumper grinder, I think. Oh no. Pretty nice and stable. Holy. Even for it being pretty top heavy, it's pretty good. Oh, that's some squish there on the tires. Yeah, those tires are super soft. So I can imagine when you start running them through water, they are vented, so it's gonna probably make them squish even more. Oh, that was nice. A little chassis scraping underneath. And runs pretty good. Well, that's a mean lean. I'm really liking this where you get up through these rocks, or logs, I should say. Slippage. I'll find the grip. Just take a little bit of a different angle on it. There we go. And then you need to throttle it out. Oh, that looks really good. Yep, bumper cleared that because we're getting beached. Gotta take a little bit to the right. Oh, that's a good lean. Oh. Yeah, this thing looks so good out here. Another log crossing. See how well this does. A bit of a gap. Oh, it did it pretty good. Just a little bit of slipping, but those tires grip really well. That's really on a steep angle. Back tire is barely holding on. The one underneath is right tucked up underneath. And look at it just even itself out. It's pretty sweet. Got a bit of a hill here with some roots, so I'm gonna take her up here and make it all the way up to the top. It should. Yeah. We're not gonna go the easy route. We're gonna take something a little bit more difficult. Oh yeah, that looks really good. What's doing that? Wow, that's really impressive. Huh. Made it look easy. That's really good. Like even all this brush just crunching over. Oh yeah. Pretty happy with this. I'm glad I purchased it. Get right up on the bank here. Oh yeah. Oop. There's another. There we go. This thing's doing really good. So this is a place that I usually come here with mini crawlers. It's fairly set up with good sized rocks for them. This, I don't think it's going to be too much of a challenge, but we're going to try it out anyways. See how it does coming up through here. Nope. Bit of a hole there, so. We'll take a different route. Thing out here, like there's so much leaves and sticks being on the ground, makes it kind of hard to judge what's underneath them. Even the minis I have issues with getting a bunch of sticks caught underneath it. It looks fine, but then once you remove like 3 inches of leaves underneath it, there's not like a bit of a hole. So you gotta have to just take your time and whoa, that's on a really good lean. Holy, get her evened out. Yeah, there we go. I don't think we're gonna make this turn. Well, getting beached on it. There we go. I'm going to try coming down here. See how the control stability, or not stability, see how well controlled it is on this angle. Let's try cutting it right tight to this rock. Got back up just a tad. Oh, yeah. There we go. More, just get around this. There we go. Taking along some sticks with me. So just pull those out. So if you guys know how to turn off the signal lights, let me know down in the comments how to do it. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I thought it was turn the remote wheel clockwise for 4 seconds and then hit the channel 4. But when I do it, it just shifts into the second gear. So I tried it the other way and wasn't doing anything either. It was just shifting it into second gear. So let me know down in the comments what you guys, if you guys know what you're supposed to do. I almost forgot to show you is the scale bits that I painted. So that's the axe, I painted it, and the jerry cans, gave them paint and weathered them, and then the pickaxe and the shovel. I plan on weathering this one, so I'm gonna do a video on that a little bit later on. And let me know down in the comments if you guys would like to see this thing weathered. Not the best, so hopefully it doesn't look too bad when it's done. These FMSs are really good. They do really nice on the trails. They got a really good slow speed control, and second gear, you can't go wrong with having that. It gives you a little bit more of a punch to get over obstacles, or say you're on a long trail, you kind of want to get moving a bit quicker than slow. So that's kind of nice. And I love the scale detail they do with these. They look so good. Oh yeah. We're coming up to a few rock obstacles, so let's take the further route. Oh yeah, that looks so good. How's the sending down? Oh, little body roll, but that's alright. Looks really good. Oh yeah. On a little bit of a route. We'll try the 2-speed. Oh. Got a lot of punch to it. It's way faster than walking speed. Put her back in the floor. Look at that. Oh yeah, she's gonna roll. Oh, that looks so good. Little flex. I love the looks of these Camel trophies. I think they did a really good job on making this RC very capable. A bit of a log crossing here. Should be no problem for this. Oh yeah. No problem at all. Let me get up over these logs. This might be a little bit more challenging for her. Take an angle. Oh, I was gonna reposition here again. There we go. Oh yeah. Look at that. Looks good. Bit more rocky. See how we can do. Oh yeah. That did really good. I was not expecting that. Those tires have got some good grip for being just out of the box. That a little too wide. Oh yeah. So if you could choose any crawler, would you go with one that is scale, or would you go with one that's more meant for doing the pump crawling, or just doing the trails? What do you guys prefer? I think we'll go straight through here. There's so many other trails that are all within this area. Beautiful spots come out, pretty peaceful. Not only that, there's other places the trail will take you to the river, where I do a bit of my rock crawling down there once the water goes down after the winter. Well, that's it for today's video. I'm going to spend a bit more time out here. I'm going to try to get some short videos. So hopefully we'll see you guys in the next video.